Hi guys, it's Nico here. It's a long time I don't publish a video. Now I want a huge and new beginning. Let's start with Malaysia. Let's start with Bukit Keteri. See. Bukit Keteri is the quintessential crag in northern Malaysia, if not of the whole country. Located in the far north, in Perlis, 10 kilometers from the Thai border, Keteri now boasts an international reputation. But let's go step by step, beginning with some quick history. So Bukit means hill, and here it's full of them, popping out from nowhere like pimples. Yes, and Keteri is just a name. I don't know if you remember the Mammut team trip video on YouTube back in 2007, that's his Bukit Keteri. So it was bolted thanks to Mammut and Camp5 during the Mammut team trip of 2007, 16 years ago. They came to Perlis and the locals showed them around. They shared the first place, Bukit Tanjung. Large, huge, maybe too much for the purpose of the trip. Rejected. The second potential place, Bukit Keteri, of course. Love at first sight. Excited and impatient, the works begin. And hundreds of bolts later, this masterpiece came out. Since that time, Keteri has become one of the benchmark of Malaysian climbing, highlighting this country all over the world. The rock in Keteri, as almost in all Malaysia, is limestone, more precisely dating from the Chuping Formation. This limestone is very sharp and I dare to say burgy. I climbed at 35 degrees Celsius, sweating in 1 route the liter of water drunk 5 minutes earlier. And guys, the creams and the slopers had a wonderful. I'm still wondering how it is possible. Keteri is one of a kind. I've never seen a crag like this. Everything is spread over several levels. It's like having 3 different crags in one. Let's say that it's thanks to the previous one, the Chuping Formation, that the crag is composed like this, all connected by a system of internal orgasmic caves. Here we find technical slab, 3-dimensional overhang, and ropes. Very crazy ropes. All are divided into like 50 lines between 15 and 35 meters. Bolting! Let's say that 90% of bolting was done during the Mammut team trip. From my personal point of view, I think they were out of bolts. Some runouts are, let's say, interesting. But okay, always safe. Perhaps with the exception of the first bolt, positioned slightly higher for my taste. And for the route in the central area, I recommend to be sure to send them on site. It's just a Russian roulette. However, 20 quick draws are more than enough. Difficulty. The grades range starts from 4C of Peace for King to 8C plus for Delicate and Smooth and Nix Für Luce. Now to be confirmed due to some essential creeps that have like broken over the years. Orientation. Sun is shining, the weather is sweet. The crag develops in 2 sectors, the main wall exposed to west and therefore climbable in peace during the morning, and for some route also like in the early afternoon, facing north instead for the rubble wall, so this wall is waiting for you as you want. The best months to go are like from January to middle April, May. Personally, I arrived here at the beginning of August and I always climb. People always climb here. I rarely cut terrain except for 3 days in 3 weeks. But some routes in Keteri never get wet. And if you ask the local, there's always a crag that you can climb, monsoon or not. But this maybe will remain a secret or maybe not. Approach. So first of all, you can reach Keteri by grab, by car, by walk from the Bukit Keteri train station. So you have plenty of choice. And when you arrive there, you can imagine how cool is it. I would say easy to dangerous. For which reason? Due to its crazy cave system to reach the sector above. We have the first sector easily reached by car without making any effort. Then if you want to move on to the upper part and the robot wall, you need an approach that needs a lot of attention. You have to go up to the ladder on the right side of Canale Grande line to get inside the cave. Then there are two possible ways.
On the right, you get to Mata Timor, for example, while on the left to the very famous belly button window line. And continuing through a natural magnificence, you get to Robot Wall.
Must-do line! I would have to mark many routes, but I limit myself. So, Canale Grande, 6A, as the name suggests, is a beautiful canale with a quiet climb and windows that overlook the inside the cave. Keretapi, 7A+, technical slab with the cracks on slippery crimps. To the left of Mata Timor, there's a 7B, not in guide, good holes but very physical, which follows the cave inside. Belly button window and ice pickle, 7B+ and 8B. They share the same super obvious line to then split, where one continues up to the Tufas, the other one with a would-be crazy dino move left. One more thing, tips and tricks. Mosquito repellent, as we say in Italy, come se piovesse. I think mosquitoes love me. Yeah, but I don't love them. A nice towel to dry your forehead, even for the heat, but mainly for the tears you'll make in this place. Nah, joking, you're strong. You are strong, I know. I'd recommend a helmet, at least for the belayer. And last but not least, the locals are a small community of climbers, I would say a family, who give everything to discover the potential of this place and continue bolting these walls. They would be very happy to know who arrive on site, so let them know if you're right there, not because they want to know who enters and who leaves, but because they can help with anything. This is the end, thanks to my friend. That's it. In the description, I'll leave you the guidebook in PDF that you can download and the coordinates of the crag. If you have any questions, just write a comment below. So let me know what do you think about Keteri. See ya!